Mr. President, we live in serious times, and these are serious thoughts. Senator Cohen mentioned a little earlier something about context, and it really did strike me in terms of where we are and what the context of the moment is. And as I think about the context, I can go no further back than just yesterday when I was home, and you get a sense of context. And I will tell you, Mr. President, the sense of context is right there in that camera. Those are the people here watching us today, determining what we're going to do. They're interested in certainly what we're saying, but ultimately many of those people are people that are home today because they're not working. There are people that would love to be at work, but they're home today because they're not working. And there's 226,000 people today, and maybe even a little bit more, that are drawing unemployment checks. Personal income's down 3.3% over last year. There's a lot of hurt out there. We all know it within our families, within our friends. When you go home and when you hear messages that are along the lines of, "Dave, I've never heard it, or I've never felt it being worse. It's the worst we've ever had. Nothing is happening. I'm going broke. I'm losing my property." That's serious stuff. And so here we are on Monday morning, Monday afternoon now, thinking about what we're going to do about it. And we're thinking in terms of the choices. And frankly, the choices offered up are a choice of more taxes, more modalities, if you will, more approaches that are business negative, or, as we would suggest, let's let the free market reign, let's let people go forward, let's let businesses create jobs, let's let prosperity reign. And when you think about those choices, it is black and white. There's no question about it. We want a state of Minnesota that's going to be growing jobs, growing prosperity, putting those people in that camera back to work. And so, again, as we think about this bill, and as we think about where we're going, as we think about what the choices are, we can vote, if you will, to turn the wheels of government. We can turn the wheels of government, but I'd rather, Mr. President and members, I'd rather turn the wheels of prosperity. Let's turn the wheels on for prosperity. Let's make this state grow. Let's make this state move ahead. Let's make this state be the kind of place that puts people in that camera back to work, because they're why we're here. They're who voted for us. They are the people that sent us up here to represent them. And frankly, right now, Mr. President, they're the people in many cases that are hurting. Let's get Minnesota back on its feet. Let's reject this bill. Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's find a way out of this that doesn't further hinder those people that we rely on so much to create jobs in Minnesota. In great case, that's those small employers, but in addition to that, it's also employers that are larger and more, frankly, perhaps more productive in job growth. But the base of job growth in Minnesota, make it no question, is those small businesses. If we snuffle those out, if we further impede them, if we further hurt them, we further hurt the people in that camera, and that'd be the wrong thing to do. Thank you, Mr. President.